told you, but you took it to heart. Wish I could take it back to get a new start. I apologize at least 100 times. You never heard my perspective or took my advice. But I put all the problems in a pot, then I stirred. I said what I said, what I did was a blur. And it's just a bad habit, maybe it's just a curse. Now our friendship's on do not disturb. I'll throw fuel on the fire, burn the bridge to the ground. You're no longer required. I don't want to see you around. I tried to fix what was broken, but you made up your mind. I gave you all my reasons, then you pushed them aside. Guess it wasn't enough. When it rains, it floods. Left me drowning here neck deep, dragged me through the mud. You act like I stabbed a knife in you. I cut so deep, I went all the way through. If you guess like me, then I'm a fool. No more drama now, no more shots to shoot. I'll throw fuel on the fire, burn the bridge to the ground. You're no longer required. I don't wanna see you around. I'll throw fuel on the fire, burn the bridge to the ground. You're no longer required. I don't wanna see you around. Oh my God, I said my piece. So tonight I'll sleep like a baby. 'Cause no one care what you think of me. Come and think of it now. It's all buried. I'll throw fuel on the fire, burn the bridge to the ground. You're no longer required. I don't wanna see you around.
Hello! Alright, not very much preparation tonight, but hello everyone. Because I've been super busy. And for some reason the on-screen chat's not working. So I don't know what's going on there. Just spam the shit out of it, maybe you'll knock it into working.
Hello everyone. Kaiser, Madago, Azrael, and A10. Hello peoples. Who's cold?
A10 will oblige. Go for it, just smash it.
A-OK, hello. Mumu Loco. Hello,
Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Look, it's I've changed absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's just like.
You think it'll change when we go into the actual show, or do you reckon it's dead for the whole thing now?
I don't know.
Az is freezing her tits off.
Yeah. I was just saying to the boys before, it took all my willpower to take my Audi off to get this show done. I've been living in it. Yeah, see, Mumu's all over it. Audi as Audi. Still's got my one at the moment.
Yes.
We went and bought her one
Voice
this
from the
week.
deep, sucker!
Yeah. She tried it on this week because I've been talking about it, and she tried it on. She's like, okay, I want one. So I jumped straight on and bought it. Hoping it gets here this week.
Yeah, I was whinging earlier in a couple of days ago that it was fucking freezing.
Oh,
And Tara's like, you know, you've got an hoodie in the cupboard, right? I'd forgot they got me one for my birthday last year, and it's been hot since then.
Yeah,
I was
right.
just been sitting in my cupboard.
What an amazing surprise. I just got it because I never like considered getting one, but we went into EB and there was this mad Dungeons and Dragons one up on the shelf, and it's got like drawings of all like the monsters on it.
Oh,
And
nice.
I just thought it was sick. So I'm like, oh yeah, cool.
Yoink.
Get
Thank
that.
you very much.
Yep. Still got some crap colours and shit on it. Not enough monsters on hers for my liking, but you know,
Yep.
each of their own. My PC keeps me warm. Yeah, that also helps a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping all the lights tonight contribute.
There's a little bit of warmth coming out of mine at the moment.
Mine's not too bad right now, actually.
Yeah. Mine pumps most of the air out of the back of it.
Still can't work out the chat?
nah, I got no idea.
Nah. Some pretty cool
NFI.
game stuff I've seen. There's one in particular which stands out for me, but I saw some
What could
saw a
that
few
be?
awesome
I
things.
wonder.
I wonder.
I wonder. I stopped
see how many
counting
we
at
can get through tonight.
180 reveals.
Yeah. Yeah.
That so far that I've watched, and that doesn't include. Sorry, I tell a lie. That includes about 4 from the PC game show.
Yeah, right.
But
Yeah, crazy.
absolutely insane. So much going on.
And then I think about just the couple of new games we've tried in this last week, which were all really cool, like the demos and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's going to be just a lot of things out there to keep us busy. You know, sometimes you go through those little lulls and it's like, "Fuck, there's nothing I want to play and nothing's grabbing me."
Yep.
But I feel like in the future I'm going to be the opposite end. I'm going to be like, there's so many things to play, I don't know where to start. Which is a much better position to be in.
Yeah. Yes, the last couple of days we've had the Unreal Showcase, Summer
Yeah.
Games Fest, PlayStation State of Play, the Future Games Show, the PC Games Show, the Frosty Games Fest, and of course the Xbox Game Showcase from this morning.
Frosty Games Fest. What's that one?
Yeah, the Frosty Games Fest. I'll tell you all about that a bit later.
Okay, all right.
It's a cool little one.
Yeah.
The idea of it and whatnot is actually better than some of the stuff that's been showcased this year. There's a couple of cool little things I want to show you. So
all right. Cool,
yes.
Cool. What are you guys keeping warm with tonight? I was showing you earlier. This is keeping me warm tonight. Some buttered popcorn whiskey liqueur. Never had it before. Walked in.
I still haven't opened mine.
$49, $48.99 on the shelf. I asked the guy, I'm like, is that any good? And he's like, I haven't tried it. And he's like, we've got some samplers. Pulled out the little bottles, cracked it, gave me a little glug. I was like, yeah, I like.
Nice.
It reminded me of that meme that you posted in the Discord.
Yes.
everyone giving you shit except the guy at the grog shop who always supports your
Guy at
choices.
the bottle shop. Good choice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. Definitely taste the buttered popcorn. It's a bit sweet to the cure. But I've got it here on my desk ready, so it may.
I can't wait. Being as though we're going to be spending an extra day down at PAX,
Yes.
I'm
Yes, we
I'm
are.
very much thinking that going to go for a little wander down to the Starwood
Yes.
distillery.
We also need to make sure we book third wave barbecue
Of course, yep.
months before we go. Like we should really be reaching out and being like, how far in advance can we book? Because I don't want to miss out on that again. I was so hyped for it last time, and then we left it too late. And I keep seeing TikToks and shit for it. I'm like, if I miss this again, I swear to
We
God.
go again. Doesn't look good.
Yeah. So yeah, we need to. Someone put a note in the that's watching. Put a note in the Discord, and I'll shoot him a thing tomorrow. Just
I
remind me.
have no idea what is wrong with the chat.
Okay, we can still see it. So,
Yeah, we can still see it. We'll see what happens through the show. All right, we'll see you on the other end of the intro. Bye.
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 It's Monday night. You know what that means? Turn on YouTube. It's AGExp. From the indie gems to triple A's, permadeath, Colorado, same Game Pass, epic. Library shared on Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, or PC. It don't matter where all ages be. From every jump, every boss we've slain, every respawn, and every campaign. Through every map, every loadout screen. With the AGExp, the Aussie gamers are here. Hit like and subscribe, let's get the show started. Hope you enjoy the ride. From every jump, every boss we've slain, every respawn and every campaign. Through every map, every loadout screen. We're the AGExp. The Aussie gamers are here. Hit like and subscribe. Let's get the show started. Hope you enjoy the
G'day everyone, and welcome to episode 424 of the AGExp show. I am Lucas, and here with me is Snoogs Grim. Hello, boys.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm tired. I've got to keep the energy really high tonight, otherwise I'll probably fall asleep because I've been up since 3 a.m. Don't ask.
The low, somber voice. Keeping it nice and slow and easy.
Yeah, fuck.
Hey, don't do that to him.
We can't let Snoogs start telling us a story because that'll be game over. Oh, God.
Oh no! I've just
told you, bro.
started playing some Destiny just in
Oh, God.
preparation for this moment.
All right, big show tonight. Hello, everyone that is watching. Thank you very much for coming along and checking out the show. We have a big one tonight. There is a lot of stuff to get through, so if we don't be quick, then we'll be here all night.
Yep.
Well, let's just
Oh,
be
we
here
could
all
be.
night. All right, so let's go through our usuals. Don't forget to check out our socials. We're active mostly on TikTok and YouTube, but we're all on other things too. But I don't know, check them out and follow us. Big giveaway for 2025. We're giving away a MetaQuest 3S virtual reality headset. So watch along while we do the show, and you'll earn entries just by playing along with us in our games, or just saying something that makes us laugh, or something that's really handy. If I'm stuck and can't think of a word, and you put it in there, stuff like that, you'll get entries.
And we've established he's tired tonight, so there's probably a few opportunities to fill in the blanks.
Yeah, the brain fog will be thick tonight. All right, also want to give a big shout out to our current members of the YouTube channel. You guys support us every month with a little bit of money, $3.99, and we really appreciate that. So special thank you goes to these people in no particular order: Azrael, The Wraith, Madago, Atan, The Bearded Aquarian, Michael, Since Spacies, Stewie's Retro Gaming, and Raticus. Thank you very much to all you guys for being members. You guys are extra special, and if you are a member, you will receive double entries. That's all of the entries that you'll win for that big giveaway. If you win one, you'll get 2. If it's 5, you'll get 10. I'm sure you know what double means, so we don't have to harp on that. All right.
Speaking of our members, where's Raticus and Wraithy tonight? I haven't seen them in the chat yet, boys.
Yeah, I haven't seen. Let's get the magic phone out.
You gonna call Wraithy again?
We'll call Raticus.
Call Raticus.
What's his name in my phone?
Where the bloody...
There it is.
Hello, Governor. Are you really going to call Radicus?
Yeah, let's give Radicus a call. He's probably on the train.
This could go wrong.
He probably would be.
This could be a bad idea. The guy doesn't have much of a filter.
Oh, God. I'm nervous for you.
What's up?
Hello, Radicus. How are you? You're live on the show, mind you.
Why, have you started the show already, have you?
Yeah, it's 7:30 on Monday night, yep.
Hey, well, it's not 7:30 here.
Well,
welcome to the future.
It's 7:30. 7:30 on Sydney time. So where are you?
I'm trying to get to play Wi-Fi going on the TV so I can get in, log in. All right, so how long have you been running for? How long have you been going?
4 minutes.
All right, I'll be there in a moment.
Okay,
see ya.
Wonderful. Bye-bye.
Tell him no one's abused me yet, so I feel lonely.
Okay, well, that was Radicus, so we know where he is. He's trying to work out Wi-Fi.
Wasn't he doing that yesterday when we spoke to him? Just imagine he's been there the last 24 hours.
Yeah, he hasn't moved.
Shooting beyond his TV.
All right, now let's check out Mr. Wraithy.
This is what happens when you're a member. If you don't show up, we can pester you.
You have reached the message bank of.
Oh, I can't let him say his number.
Call screen.
I think he's rejecting my calls.
Working, isn't he?
He probably.
Oh, he might be, yeah.
He works at a funeral home. His balls deep.
Long weekend, cracking a cold one.
You have reached the message bank.
He's busy. He's busy. Okay. Is there anyone else we need to ring?
Oh, well, I think we should just move on with the show. We've got plenty of games to talk about. We could be sitting here calling people all night.
I think we gambled enough calling Radicus.
Yeah, Radicus and Radicus, both are gambles.
Fairly unscathed, so I think maybe we'll just move on now. All right.
Next week we'll call Atan, and he can actually talk.
Yeah. All right. Just a quick plug for our stream that's upcoming. We're doing a Friday the 13th marathon stream. So that's this Friday coming. We're going to just be playing a whole bunch of scary games and stuff for as long as we can. We originally said it was going to be a 24-hour stream. I don't know how realistic that is. We're going to just go as long as we can all night, starting at 7:30 Sydney time, Radicus. All right, so...
What sort of games you got lined up? We haven't spoken about this one yet.
No, so...
We do have a temporary list of options. I think we want to...
Options?
We're going to keep it fairly open to see what we feel like, right, Luke? Over the 24 possible hours.
Do you have a good memory enough? Because I don't remember.
I remember some of them.
Soma was one of them.
Yeah, so Soma, Little Nightmares, Outlast Trials, Cabin Factory, Mortuary Assistant, Phasmophobia, Don't Scream, maybe some Lethal Company, Visage, Order 13, The Quarry, Tempest Triad, We Went Back, Mr. Hop's Playhouse, and so on.
And
so we've got
also,
a bit of a
we might
variety
even
of
just
games there.
go and have a look for games as well while we're doing it. And yeah, so we're going to do all that and have a bit of fun. So that's Friday the 13th. That's this Friday coming. It's scheduled on this channel, so you can go and click the notify me button, so it'll let you know when we go live. So we'll see you there for that one. That'll be a bit of fun.
And no excuses to miss it, because it'll be going that long. You can drop in any time and say hello.
Yeah, spot on. All right, cool. Anything else before we get started, boys?
Nope.
It's a big one, so let's get into it.
PvP time. All right, is the chat still broken? Yes, it is. Fantastic. I love it when things don't work. And there's even like an extra little bit of something behind the... what happened? I have done nothing. Anyway, I'll try and fix that.
What have you noticed? On the... Yeah, I see it now. Ooh.
Yeah, behind where the...
I wish you didn't point that out. That's what I'm going to be able to look at now.
This thing here. What is this? What is this thing?
Yeah. Oh, you can get your drawing tool. I've only been able to use it.
I kind of made a mess of that.
I see what you mean, though.
That
Bit
thing.
annoying.
Yeah, it's something there anyway. Whatever. All right, PvP. First, we're doing What's That Sound? I picked up a audio file from a video game, TV show, or a movie, and I'm going to play that audio file. And it's up to you guys to put in the chat as fast as you can which one. What is that sound from? And if you're correct, you will earn an entry into the big giveaway. It's how it all works. All right, are we ready for this week's What's That Sound?
Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
That's it. What's that sound?
Oh,
It's a quick one.
that's very quick.
Especially when you speak over it. Shh. I think that thing is called Snoogs' shoulder. Yeah, if that's what you think it is, that's what it is. Last of Us and Lethal Company.
You dumb bastard.
It is not.
Just to be clear, Eddie, because we are seeing the messages. They're not just coming up on the screen.
It's not on the live show screen. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We weren't being early, bro. This is the same time we start the show.
We're just on time, yeah.
Every time. Yeah. Phantom Menace.
You dumb bastard.
Is it a sound for selecting a menu option? No, it's not.
You dumb bastard.
So it's an actual in-game sound.
It's an in-game sound. Yeah, we've established it's a video game. Huh?
I was with Tron, yeah.
Oh, I didn't think this would be that hard, but okay. Says the guy who has the answers.
Yeah. Do we have a generation? Narrow it down.
PC 1. It was a PC game originally. I think it was also released on the Xbox 360.
Okay.
I don't know if it came to PlayStation.
Popular
Max
game?
Payne, Mario Kart, Crash Bandicoot, Prey, God of War.
Oh.
You dumb bastard.
It's not just Jackrabbit.
This is Jackrabbit.
No, not that old. Yeah, all right. Wow.
What about? Can you narrow it down to the style of game or something? Maybe
Puzzle?
puzzle game.
Yeah, I guess that's what you would call it. Crisis, Call of Duty.
You dumb bastard.
Puzzle Quest. I don't know if I'd give you the answer in a or at least part of the answer in a clue. Tetris, Abe's Odyssey, no. Kaiser Cade, I think going for the shotgun approach, has said Portal.
Yeah, boy.
Portal is correct.
Oh,
it's the portal gun when you shoot the portal.
Right. That's not how I remember that sounding.
What do you think it
Sweet.
sounded like?
Yeah.
I thought it was. I don't know. Do it again.
Yeah, that's the portal gun.
No, I thought it was. In my head, I thought it was a more, I don't know, extravagant sound. But
It sounds a little bit like this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit like that. Yeah. Thanks.
Never played it. A10 and Azrael, I actually never played it. Well, this is one of those games
Wow.
where people that have played it go, geez, I wish I could be you and play that for the first time again.
100%.
Amazing.
I kind
GLaDOS.
of get. Az, I'm surprised has never played it. I feel like Az would really love it.
Play it. Portal 1 and then back to back it with Portal 2. They're both brilliant
Back
games.
to back.
You play those games and you're like, this is just so brilliant. The writing,
Yeah.
the dialogue, the characters, so brilliant. Absolutely
I wasn't expecting that kind of like twisted story that came with it when I first played it.
It
And the way
gets
that
dark.
unfolded is like, really, really good.
So that was it. That was What's That Sound? Congratulations to, it was Kaiser, wasn't it? Better write that down.
Yes, it was Kaiser.
Kaiser. All right, what's that screenshot? All right, what does it say? What were you about to do then, Grim? What were you about to do? What'd you do?
I was just thinking, Requiem for a Dream.
No, what's that?
When you said back to back, it's a movie. Yeah.
Okay, well,
There's
I feel like
Just leave
we
it.
don't
Leave
know.
it.
Yeah.
Leave that
it.
one well alone.
It's Wraithy. Sorry, I didn't answer the phone. Was removing
Wraithy.
thieves from Coles.
Gotham
Is that-
never sleeps.
I feel like that's code for doing something nasty to a corpse.
He was taking shit.
Yeah, probably. In a corpse's mouth. All right. All right, this is What's That Screenshot. This is just a cover image. I'm about to remove this cover image, and under that is a screenshot from a movie, TV show, video game. And it's your job to tell us which one. What is it? Hello,
that is the
It's
same
just
fence.
definitely a Catholic church, isn't it?
hello, Sir Hanky.
No, this is too big.
Sir Hanky, this is not the screenshot.
Oh,
Hey, Sir Hanky.
so Hankey's
That's
gone
not-
straight for dogma. I like the thinking though.
I like his
Yeah,
thinking, but
yeah.
this is just a cover image to cover
Cover
up the
image.
image so I can do the spruiking thing before we actually see the image. So I'm about to remove that to show you what the actual screenshot is. And this is the one that you need to guess. So you ready? Don't care.
Ready.
There you go. That's the screenshot. What's that screenshot? What's that from? Do you boys know? If you do, DM me.
Ooh.
No.
I feel like Patricia.
I feel like I
might
do,
know.
but no.
Whoa. Oh, Pat's message.
Maybe.
Let me have a look.
I don't know.
Let's see if Pat has a clue. Yeah, Pat's right. Pat, you can have that.
Yeah, boy.
Well done,
I
Pat.
got one.
And
Got
what guesses we get in here? Got too excited over penis. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right. My toilet when it sees me sit on it. Independence Day. Seven Dust. That's a band? Is it
I was about to say, that's a
TV
band. I don't know if it's anything else.
movie, TV show,
No,
video
there
game?
is. I think I know
Very
what.
good.
Either way, you're
band.
getting this.
You dumb bastard.
Inkheart. No,
What the hell is Inkheart? Do these things
Inkheart
exist?
is a brilliant movie.
I'll take your word for
It
it.
is. It is a good movie, actually.
It is a great movie.
What's
I
it
really
about?
enjoyed it.
A
Short
book
version.
and
Yeah, Brendan Fraser's he's able to read a book and bring the characters to life.
Oh, that sounds
Actually, they can
fantastic.
come out of the book. It's actually a really.
I don't know if you'd love it as much, especially probably watching it now, but it was a good movie.
It was good, right?
All right, we'll leave that one in the past. Predators.
As with Stardust.
And as
Predators.
with Lord of the Rings. What the hell's Stardust?
Is that the one with Claire
Stardust.
Danes?
That's the one with Claire Danes where she's a star and gets knocked out of the sky.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, as was right, it is
Yeah,
Lord of
okay.
the Rings.
Yeah,
Lord of the
boy.
Rings.
Hey,
Nice.
there you go. I don't know
There
the
you go.
Lord of the Rings movies. Is Fellowship of the Ring the first one?
That is
Yeah.
the first one, yes.
Yes.
Is
got
that when
it right.
Gandalf does the fireworks?
That's the
is it?
fireworks. Yeah.
That's the firework after Bilbo's party, I believe.
Yeah, okay.
I beg your pardon? Whose party?
Bilbo.
With a B.
Yeah.
Bravo. Bravo.
It's the fireworks there. Lovely, isn't it? Beautiful. All right.
Beautiful.
Well, there you go. That is. What's that screenshot? We're all done with that. Kaiser Kate gets what's that sound.
Well done.
Az gets what's that screenshot. It's time for new experiences.
Let's go.
Strap on in. Oh,
Strap on your Bilbo.
well, that's what you get for trying to cheat, Radicus. Stupid
Like
answers.
that. For yuck young help.
Can't even squeezer properly. Yeah.
We know, mate. We know.
Yeah. All right. Hey, are we gonna get a big showing tonight? If we get a big showing again, I'm gonna do another on the spot giveaway. If we can get to 50 again, another big giveaway.
Oh, if we get to 50 again.
Well, not
all
big
right.
giveaway. Big giveaway is the one at the end of the year. What do we call this? Giveaway.
Oh, it's an impromptu giveaway.
An
You don't want to say
impromptu.
small giveaway.
No, I don't want to say
yeah.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one will want that. All right. Okay. So first up, let's go through. Well, I want to start off with the what do you call it? The thumbnail that we had for this week.
The Witcher!
Yes, a
I want to talk
Witcher.
about The Witcher 4. Let's
Found
not
them.
talk. Oh fuck! All right.
Well, suffice to say,
Straight into it.
they'll not reach you. As for the salt, found not one speck.
Oh, what's that thing
I
on the
presume this
screen?
hunt is no surprise to you. Now,
Hang on.
Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me. The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men, quite the opposite.
No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton, not here.
While Siri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Oh, and then catch the seas, won't find none fresher.
Use your imagination.
Close. Get this cleaned and gutted for you. You mind, dearest? Into seeing something more. Got mackerel cod, all Brexit's finest.
There we go.
And there is tons of tech at play here, even in a simple market stall. Metahuman tool.
All right. Let's have a look at this. This isn't the video I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be that unveil one. Okay.
Which one?
Oh, well, this is
No,
the tech
it is.
the tech
It
test.
This is
It
the
was
tech
just-
one, yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was just,
State
I
of
don't know,
Unreal.
for some reason it was all the way at the end.
Before
This is the,
before we get into it, though,
go for it, Pat. Go
just
for it.
guys need to
Save
remember
me.
that this is a complete and utter tech test. So this is the cream of the crop running in absolute perfect conditions with perfect AI doing everything that it's supposed to be doing. So not gameplay. Yes, it's showing a bit of the world, but at the end of the day, it's a tech test. So this looks fantastic and looks phenomenal. But so did Cyberpunk when they did this. Just
But
keep
this
that
this
in
is a
mind.
this what we're looking at right now is a cutscene. What about the parts later on that actually look like gameplay? Is that still have that thing up that says not
Still-
actual gameplay?
It's still actually a technical test. So while it's within the world and running in engine, so to speak, it's still a tech showing. So it's still everything's pretty much scripted. It's just gameplay.
Well, that
It's
makes
showing
sense
potential, I think.
because there was a little
Which-
bit later on where they like tear down the horse, where they show
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
where is it?
All the muscles and stuff.
yeah,
Just where she's just starting to ride off, yeah.
This bit here. So this was all like sort of seamless stuff as well. So this was obviously manipulated because you're not going to be able to do this in the game. That would be weird. But this to me looks like reasonable expectations.
Especially on your,
at the end of the day, it's running. It's using full use of Unreal Engine, and this is to showcase just what Unreal Engine can do. And let's be honest, CD Projekt Red have really, squeezed every last drop of performance availability out of all their engines. So why wouldn't they do it with this one?
Yeah, just the fact that you brought up Cyberpunk kind of dampened my mood a little bit. Because that was a fucking mess on launch.
Yeah, but have you played Cyberpunk recently?
No, because I've already played it.
Yeah, I know. But it's when I got the new PC, I chucked it on again and just had a bit of a run around. They've done the work that they needed to, and I think they've learnt some very valuable mistakes or some very valuable lessons from that.
That's the problem. When it's a big game that I'm anticipating, I'm going to play it at launch. And then when they fix it later, it's too late. I've played the game. I'm not going to go back and just play the whole thing again just because it works properly now.
I think there are a lot of issues with Cyberpunk when it released, how it released, and the fact that it was that cross-generational type thing.
It was very ambitious too.
Very ambitious, yeah. Whereas
I think this one,
which has already got a basing.
Yeah, they've kind of got their world worked out, and they know their limits, and
I
think this one won't be a Cyberpunk.
Well, I hope they learned their lesson from Cyberpunk, really.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it looks amazing. I love The Witcher 3, and I'm really keen on this. And we were talking about it earlier in the week, Michael, how I was saying, people might complain about it going woke and making a female character the main protagonist. And I thought that if you're going to switch to a female protagonist from a main male role, I think The Witcher, with the storyline and all that sort of stuff, they actually did it really well, because Ciri is a very strong character and she's very likable. And I think she looks amazing in this. And she looked great in The Witcher 3 and came across really well. But yeah, watching this, and you're right, it does still say it's not actual gameplay. But even if it's a fraction of this, I'm happy. I reckon it would be great. Looks amazing.
Yeah, watching this, it just reminded me of why single-player story-driven games are still so important, right? Not just your multiplayer BRs and stuff.
Sorry to cut you off. Why is he holding the controller there if it's not gameplay?
Because he's technically, they're showing that he was technically playing it, but you've got to take that with a grain of salt. So how much of this was he actually in control of? That's
was it just pretending to push forward because he knows where the character's walking?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not too disheartened from it. I'm really excited for The Witcher 4 because The Witcher 3 was great. Surely it's going to be good. It doesn't look ridiculous. Like, it doesn't look like there's no way that they could have managed that.
Yeah, same thing. I feel like it's not. You look at it and you don't think, "Oh no, it's not." That's
bullshit.
That's clearly bullshit. It's not going to look that good. I feel like everything they're showing is in the realm of possibility. It's definitely things that it could look like.
Yeah, well, it's like some stuff that we're getting in Unreal Engine 5 now, but just with that layer of polish on top of it.
Yeah.
So it's and the way that The Witcher 3 set up Ciri to be the next protagonist, you really couldn't have done it any better. As long as you did the right thing during your playthrough and you set her up to go forward. That's always the proper ending as well. But look, tell me more. I'll pre-order it. I'll jump in and do what I can to promote it. I really want to play this game because I love the world.
After the trailer and then after seeing this tech demo, I'm all in.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
It's one of my favourite ones. I've just recently finished The Witcher 3 on the PS5 now after playing it on pretty much everything else beforehand. So yeah, good.
All right,
Let's go
very
with
good.
it.
Well, we're all excited for it. We're going to sort of hold back on our expectations a little bit, but come on, it's going to look cool. All right,
yeah, it's gonna be great.
Okay, what's next? We're going to go through a big one.
No, let's go through some of the games that we've been playing this week, and then we'll leave the festivals for the end.
All right.
Kick it off. What do you want to start with?
Tell us about Solarpunk, Luke. I saw this in your list, but I haven't actually seen the game itself.
Right. Did I get a video for that? I did. Let me get this. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate it. You know what happens to me all the time? Sorry, this is a little bit of a tangent. It happens all the time on the phone. When you open up something and there's a thing you want to tap on, and then the screen loads and moves it, and then you tap on the wrong thing. Does that happen all the time to you guys?
Yes.
That does my head in. It just did that. I went to go click.
Something loads, then you're just about to press it and it goes hot.
Yeah, you clicked the wrong thing.
You hit some ad to some shit you don't want to watch.
Well, that just happened on this screen where I was trying to make the video full screen and it loaded, and then I clicked a completely different video. And anyway, back to the point we're talking about here. Solarpunk is this game here. You can play a demo of it now on Steam, and to describe it, think of games like Dinkum. What's the game Dinkum blatantly rips off?
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. Think of all of those kind of games where you're surviving and you need to eat food. You can make food, plant food.
A bit of that Lightyear Frontier.
Yeah, Lightyear Frontier is a good something to compare to, because there's no enemies in this.
Yeah, okay.
Is that an ad?
From HelloFresh Games? No, it is an ad.
Why am I seeing an ad? Oh, it's baked in. It's baked into the video.
Oh, how cheeky is that?
You pieces of shit. I pay for premium.
This is how they're getting around the premium memberships.
Anyway, there's no enemies. You basically just start off by picking up sticks and rocks and then crafting things, eventually having axes, cutting down trees and building things. But it really ramps up. And I think the demo probably expedites it a bit. And with the name Solarpunk is a lot of things revolve around sunlight. So what will eventually happen is that you'll make solar panels, and then you can make things that run off electricity, and then you can set up wires and stuff, kind of like that red wire or whatever it is in Minecraft, where you can set up like grids of electricity that run off power and automate like farming and drilling and all that sort of stuff. And then what you do, because as you can see there off to the edge, it's kind of like a sky. That's because you're actually on a floating island. And then you can eventually build yourself an airship dock and an airship, and you get into the airship, and then you can fly across to other islands and inhabit different islands, get resources from different islands, and move on from there. Actually really enjoy playing this game.
Can you like replant your trees like in Dinkum, or once you've cleared out your island, you've got to then start?
No, you can replant them. So chopping them down randomly gives you seedlings. So you can do full farming. You can grow cotton for making cloth. You can grow berries for food. You can do all the smelting sort of things with iron and all that to make better tools.
You're stuck on this like home island until you build your dock. And like
And
your
then you
airship
can-
to visit the surrounding ones.
And then you can fly away, yeah. So you can see in the
Yeah,
distance
okay.
there's little islands that you can fly to. In the demo, you're fairly boxed off. You can do a little bit of flying around.
No hostiles, you said, 18.
No hostiles. Well, not in the demo anyway, so I don't know if that changes, but I don't think
Maybe
there
other
will be.
islands might.
Maybe other islands. There might be hostile islands
Might be
out there, but
hostile
the one that
islands.
you start off in the demo, there's no hostiles.
That could be a good way to do it, because then you've got, if you want to have just a very cozy, chill experience, you can just stick to, you can avoid the islands that are obviously hostile, but then if you want a bit of combat, you can directly head for them.
Yeah. And then you set these like foundations, and then you build your houses and stuff on top of the foundations.
What's the building like?
Really good, like
Is
easy.
it like a house building, or is it just like is this you building house?
This isn't me on the video.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if that's a bit of it. So yeah, you've got like the doors and the windows. See, to
Yeah.
make those windows in the doors, you need to make glass.
Oh,
Luckily,
yeah, yep.
I knew how to make glass. I threw sand in the furnace, and
Yep.
it spits out glass. Excuse me.
It just gives you, it's a bit like ground,
The
where you just put set
Minecraftian
pieces
wares.
and you can just,
Yeah,
they snap on.
yeah, and so you can slowly.
I feel
make
like I'll really like this.
I think you will.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Mumu Loco. I love the building so much. You'll be building mansions, Grim. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, the ability to build with the pieces that they give you is really good. Let's see what this person achieves.
Oh, yeah, airship dock. Yeah, visually it's got that Lightyear vibe.
Yeah, it
to
does, yeah.
More so than the Dinkum that you said, but I can definitely see what did you say? It was Dinkum meets Minecraft, I think is how you described it to me.
Yeah. Great game. Go and try out the demo. It's on Steam.
I downloaded it.
Punk.
I've got to give it a go.
Solar Punk. Give it a go. All right.
Speaking of demos,
Very nice.
what else did we play? We had a crack at. Shall we jump into jump ship?
Yep. We can
Sure.
jump
Yeah,
straight into
Jump away.
Jump ship.
jump straight into jump ship. Jump
Take
ship
it away,
was.
Grim.
I didn't have anything prepared to say, but I just want to say that demo has me so hyped for the full experience, for the full game. What I really liked about it was that when we were on the ship, it didn't just feel like it was just like an empty kind of loading space. You know what I mean? Like if there was things to do and there was individual roles. So we had at one point you were flying Snoogs and Luke was on the guns. And we started getting attacked and fires broke out across the spaceship, which I had to run around, grab a fire extinguisher and put out while you were flying, while Luke was shooting. And just, that wasn't even the mission side of it. That was just getting around.
Oh, just space.
That was getting there. Yeah. So
I thought it looked really good too. It was very
what I
pretty
really
looking
liked about
demo.
it is that all of the management. See, a lot of games touch on this sort of stuff, but they make it background management, like in menus and things that you just got to go into a menu to say to do or whatever, and then it might take X amount of time. This you in real time have to go do things. So when you're flying a ship, if the ship gets damaged, one of your crew can go and fix it while the other still fly and shoot. But then when you get to your destination, you dock and you land and you can get out of the ship. Mind you, you can get out of the ship while you're flying. So if you've got
Which I did several times.
sometimes there are mines. When we were flying, mines attached to the outside of our ship. So you can then go on the outside of the ship and go and detach those mines so they don't blow up and cause damage. And then when you get where you're going, you all leave the ship and you go in and it turns into a first-person shooter. You kill all the baddies, you loot everything, take it back to the ship, leave and go back, finish the mission. Great
But
game.
even the little things like the gun, the ammo, like when you're in combat with other ships and you start running low on ammo, so one of you've got to run down, make more ammo, load it into the ammo loader. There was a little clip there we saw before where we had the auto turrets and the rail gun. and adjusting your power sources around because we couldn't run both at the same time. So we swapped over to the railgun, and Snoogs
I'll be
worked
back.
his
Keep
magic.
going. I need to get a drink.
All right. But yeah, like I said, what I really like, it reminded me of when we played. The name's just gone completely out of my head. Sea of Thieves.
Yep.
Sea of Thieves. It reminded me of when we were a pirate crew on a ship, and we had one person that was steering the boat, and you start getting some water coming, and someone had to go down and fix it. It reminded me of that, but obviously, in space. I thought it was really nice.
It's a lot more direct with what you need to do as well, with how you go about it. So you've got, you start off with this ship that's damaged, and you've got to go and build it, and then as you upgrade it along as you're going, when we were just sort of finishing up, I was having a look through just the different things that you can upgrade. You can upgrade your power set out so that you've got more power. You can have it so that some of it's you can have more power, but some of it's not not looked after. It's not protected, so that can actually go out. So you could lose, ship propulsion or some shield or something like that. And there's so many different things that you can do within the ship itself. And then the missions, though I couldn't understand why we were landed, we didn't get any notification that the ship was under attack, but then the ship blew up. So I don't know.
We did get a notification.
The core was damaged at. We did,
Because I noticed it late, and when I was I was about to say, our ship is getting attacked, when it blew up.
And there's also, what did I say when we were playing it? It was a bit like Lethal Company meets something, I can't remember.
The Democracy game.
Helldivers.
Yeah.
Lethal Company meets Helldivers. That's kind of the way I saw it. It has that Lethal Company. You get there, you do your little mission, and you got to get your stuff back to make more things. But then, there's this 4-player co-op PvE Helldivers experience too. But I thought for a demo, really polished. I know it's a smaller indie kind of company doing it. I saw a thing.
Yeah, but it didn't even feel like that though, did it?
No,
like it was. No. It's a company by the name of Keepsake Games.
Yeah.
There's no planned release date except for 2025. Going into early access first, so
you can play solo. You can play up to 4 players. They don't have. I saw a TikTok today. They don't have anything planned, but there's a lot of requests to make it compatible with the flying joysticks. So that's something they're going to think about. But yeah, if you liked Helldivers, if you liked Lethal Company, those kind of games, even Starfield, I think you'd probably really like Jump Ship. So yeah, put it on your wish list, keep an eye out for it. Like I said, after playing the demo, I'm really hyped for it. I can't wait. I reckon this is going to blow up, and you'll see a lot of streamers jumping on this, and it'll become really big.
Yeah, keep an eye on the channel, because if we get a hold of it,
we'll be doing it for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, awesome. All right, so
I'll be jumping out of the ship and floating through space, and Luke will be getting mad at me because I've gone out the airlock and haven't said anything. And
Michael, do we have to turn around and get you?
No.
Around.
You know what? One thing I was thinking about while we're playing this that would make it so much better is if there was proximity chat. We jumped out of Discord and just had proximity chat within the game. And,
so if I jumped out of the ship and went too far, then
you'd get lost, or you'd be in.
But I feel like being a space thing, we'd have radios.
Yeah, you're a part of the crew.
Hey, look, don't get all logic on me. I'm just imagining us, someone flying the ship, another person sitting with the gun, and then you hear Grim going, "Put the fucking fire!"
I'm just going to go outside.
Launching out of the thing was too much fun. And then the zip cording over to different objects was really cool.
Yeah, so
Check it out.
the planned release date is this year sometime, whenever.
2025.
All
You
right.
can customize your spacesuits and stuff too for those that can.
Yeah.
All right. What's next? What do we got here?
So we've got lots to get through, shall we?
Splitgate 2.
We played Splitgate 2.
Yeah.
There's the new Battle Royale that was released. I mean, it's got all different modes, but we specifically wanted to try out the Battle Royale. And it took us a little while to realise, but because at first I was like, I thought I knew that immediately. No, I thought it was in the wrong mode. I was like, I thought we selected Battle Royale. This doesn't feel like a Battle Royale. But what I didn't realise is you can respawn. It's like Respawn Island and Rebirth Island, Resurgence, where as long as you've got one team member left, alive, you can respawn. There's a countdown timer. And I also was a little bit thrown off because the map is not one big map. It's
four.
How many were there?
Maps.
Four smaller maps, but it uses teleportation to go to the in between all of the different maps. And as the storm shrinks, the individual maps close, and if you're still in that map, the door shuts. And you're locked out.
You're literally locked out.
You can no longer get in, so you'll die. If you've got a player in your team that is on the right side, you'll respawn. But if you all get locked out, you're out. Game over. Dead.
Done.
So when that world is closing, you've got to make your way to the teleport or the portal and go through. But you can also shoot your own portals onto certain surfaces to sort of strategize on how to
that windowy looking thing.
Yeah, it's like the grey kind of ripply sort of effect that you can't put your portal just on anything, but you can shoot through portals. So if you can see an enemy and instead of flanking them, you can shoot a portal to their side and then shoot a portal near you. You can either go through it and attack them, or you can just shoot through the portal. And then there's all different abilities like putting up shields or dashing. It's fairly good. I mean,
I really like the concept of it, but I feel like I need to have a few more games to really get my head around it and take advantage of the gameplay mechanics that are there. But after the handful of games we played, I think it's got potential. I definitely want to go back and play it some more.
Yeah.
We also did a few private games with bots, which helped get our head around it, but we had a few issues where we didn't have enough bots on a massive map, or we had so many bots on a small map.
Yeah.
Good game. I liked it.
I mean, it's good. It's free to play. It's called Splitgate 2. You can go and try it out now. I think it's on everything.
Yeah, unfortunately though, not one of us farted. During the game.
There's the crouching fart thing. I think I've got the video of that handy.
I did put it in the chat. So there's a 1 in 100 chance when you're crouching you can fart. So of course we spent way too long testing that.
Way too long farting, trying to fart.
Not one of us got a fart.
No. So
what I really hope is that it's audible to the enemies. Like I'd love for you to be like,
especially if you're hiding in a corner,
hoping you didn't get seen, and then they just hear a.
All right, let's see if we can hear this. Are we being trolled? Because that
almost
person,
sounds like we're being punked. Yeah.
That person got it to do it 3 times. Yeah, but maybe they just said
cuts. That was
it's cuts, but he's still in the same location.
Probably sat there for the whole game. Just
look at the timer.
Yeah, I suppose. Somebody didn't change that much, did it?
Either that or the person who made this video faked it because they couldn't get it to do it.
Maybe, yeah.
I reckon that's probably more the case because they've probably got millions of views.
But yeah, so
75,000, same thing.
Whoever can get the fart to work first wins, I guess. But that was good fun. I liked that game.
All right.
I really liked the respawn thing, like being a BR, but being able to stay in the game as long as it has that good balance between a battle royale and that resurgence activity. So yeah.
All right. Now we watched a movie. And it was called Predator.
Watched a movie.
Killer of Killers.
Yes.
So Michael and I did a watch party of this, watched it together, and this is on Disney Plus, not a sponsor. They can eat a dick because their whole service is garbage. Another tangent. I had to sign up to Disney Plus so I could watch Killer of Killers. I signed up and it would not work. I could not get Disney Plus to load. It just said error, error, error. I eventually worked out that if I used a VPN and VPN'd myself to where I live, it worked. So I had to do a VPN to trick Disney Plus into believing that I'm in Sydney. Otherwise it wouldn't work. I don't know what the issue was. So I VPN'd myself to home and it worked. It's absolutely stupid. Anyway, on the flip side of the coin, Killer of Killers is absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10. It's an animated Predator, but it is so damn good.
3 short stories, and then
which converge
a 4th
into
section, which is the combination of those 3.
Yeah. So if you've got Disney Plus,
I was wondering how that worked.
You've got to watch Killer of Killers.
Yeah. So your first one is set in the Viking time period.
Yeah.
Then your next one is the samurais, and then the next one is World War I or II, and then the end is on the Predator homeworld. And so I don't think it's. I don't know. I'm going to just go with it. I don't think it's too much of a spoiler to say that the Killer of Killers are the humans.
Yeah.
So obviously, as with every Predator film, the Predator always bloody loses, unfortunately. So, but what they're doing is that they then take the humans that beat the Predators, and then it ends with these 3 different Killer of Killers from different time periods getting thrusted into this end game. It was really good, really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Watch it.
I think the samurai one was the highlight. That was absolutely the best one by far. But each one was so different, wasn't it? Like your Viking one was a real brute. The samurai was that more stealth. Then you had the technological aspect of the fighter pilot one.
Yeah.
Seeing a little glimpse of the home planet was really cool. And it had I liked the animation style. It had a bit of that Spider-Verse, I guess probably a bit of Spider-Verse inspiration.
Low frame rate.
Yeah. I loved it. I thought it was really good. And it's the same guy that did Prey, who's also doing the new Badlands movie. He's obviously setting up his own little Predator cinematic universe. There is a little nod to his other project in there. I said afterwards to Luke, just give this guy the keys to the Predator Kingdom. Just let him keep going.
He can do whatever.
Just keep going, bro. Do whatever you want.
Get into it. Just get stuck into it. Let's go.
I'm getting audio advice from A10 again. He says, Luke, lift your mic back up. What, am I quiet now?
You want me to time out? No, you sound exactly the same.
I know.
I'll just put him on time out.
What do you mean lift my mic back up? Like it hasn't moved. What the fuck, dude? Oh dear. I swear he turns his volume down and goes, oh, your mic's not working properly now.
Do you like the look of Alien?
That was ages ago with the farts. I don't know. Okay, it was out of context. Never mind.
It's
Do you
all right.
look
We'll
like?
move on.
Do you like the look of Alien Earth guys? I don't know.
Yes. You Alien. Oh, yeah, that looks really, really
Alien.
good. I'm
Oh,
excited.
Alien
TV
Earth.
series.
I thought he meant
yeah.
Alien Earth guys is the name of it. This is Alien Earth guys. All right.
Yeah, that's a series, right?
I believe so, yeah.
All right. Any other games that we played that we haven't talked about that we're going to?
Not tonight.
I'll just quickly mention that we had the Fortnite live event. The Star Wars mini season is finally over. The live event was really cool. It was very short. It was maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, if that. And basically, we were the rebellion. We were spies getting onto the Death Star. Ran through, broke some stuff. Palpatine was there. Then, yeah, that was pretty much the end of it. And when that exploded, the parts of it landed onto like the 0 point portal stuff that's been happening with the Japanese season, which was ages ago. And that has started creating superheroes, which is now kicked off with Fortnite Super for Chapter 6 Season 3, which is now live. But yeah, it was pretty cool. We got up at 4 a.m., Harrison and I, and he had an absolute blast. It was worth getting up just to see how much fun he had with it. But it was a bit awesome. It was really cool. It was a bit short, but it was really cool.
All right.
And yeah, haven't played much of the Fortnite Super season yet, but it's got Superman in it, so I'm excited for that.
All right. So, how about we go on to was there a Summer Games Fest happened? What are we going to highlight from that? Let's move on to that. Because there's quite a lot here.
There is a lot there.
Take the lead.
So I've got a couple of standouts. So I've been writing a heap of stuff about this and watching God knows how many hours worth of footage in relation to all these showcases. So Summer Game Fest, I've got a couple here that I really enjoyed. One that I know you guys liked as well, which was Ill.
Ill.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's have a look at that.
Which just looks
so funny.
absolutely insane.
Because I swear it was like Thursday night or something, Luke, you were mentioning Ill.
Yeah, only just recently.
And you're like, oh, they're never going to release this game. They mentioned this and then just nothing happened. And then like a day or two later, it's like, here's the new trailer for Ill. Oh, okay, he wheeled that into existence.
Yeah.
Looks fucking cool.
All right, let's have a look at Ill.
Yeah, let's look.
All right, let's.
It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
I love the thing vibes. Best part coming up, I think.
Fucking boot.
It looks
the baby.
It looks awful in the best possible way.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sure. There's so many like creepy shit in there. I'm like, oh, that looks sick.
Didn't we see like something very early for that ages and ages ago?
Yeah, absolutely. There was only a really short clip, and it was of the dude with the shotgun shooting the arm off one of the dudes that was like,
Yeah.
And it kind of looked fake and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's coming. It's real.
That's what I was saying. Like literally just the other day, Luke was talking about that. We were going through our Steam wish list. Can't remember what got us started on it. And he's like, oh, ill. Oh, yeah, I remember this. And he brought it up to me. And then literally like 3 days later, there's the new trailer. And it's
we get that announcement. All right. Now, I want to ask, what the hell was with the Street Fighter 6 video that they put out?
I didn't see it.
Did you? All right. What'd
they do?
Let's have a look.
It's for a new season, I think.
Yeah, but the video they put out was weird.
That bad, is it?
Let's rumble.
What the fuck? Who's this guy? This can't be real, can it? Is this real? What the hell? Wow. Is this like a fan? This kind of a competition, isn't it? Oh, fuck.
What was that?
Very bad.
Anyway, next on the list.
Yeah.
All right. No further comment on that piece of junk. I don't know. That was so bizarre.
It's Street Fighter. It's a Street Fighter universe. Having met some of the people that worked on Street Fighter, they've got their cliques and their very unique way of doing things.
Right,
18's ways looking at it. Be anyone, see? There you go. It's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well...
Big one. Let's do Resident Evil 9.
Resident Evil 9's the big one. Yep.
This was the world premiere. Let's check that one out now. Let's watch it.
All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting.
Get off the screen.
Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again.
It does, yeah.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh.
My office now.
Coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Runwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago.
It's not a brief.
I don't believe so. I'm not sure how they all interact with each other, but they sort of loosely do.
Grace.
What is this? Hey!
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. Special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these
Yeah,
strange
y'all.
deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Well, there we go. We got to see a little bit of Resident Evil 9 Requiem. It's always It's always interesting to see what creative way they come up with to include the number in the title.
name.
So this time the 9 is the Q of Requiem. Yeah, so that looks cool, but we'll see more of that as time goes on.
Do you reckon they choose the name just based around the ease of getting the number in?
Yeah, probably. But wonder what the next one will be.
It'll be something with an IO.
Iron.
Yeah.
like a shin at the end.
Revelation. I know they've done that already.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
something like that. T10 and
yeah. Well, a couple of other, just a couple of quick ones out of the Summer Games Fest that stood out for me. One was Fractured Blooms, which you can check out the trailer on our website. But I wanted to bring up the way that the developers actually describe the content about this. So I got this directly off Steam. This game is not for those who are easily disturbed. Player discretion is advised. So Fractured Blooms is a cyclic life sim, so kind of a simulation that goes within a cycle, and every time a new cycle starts, things change within the world. And each time it changes, it's a little bit twisted and gets that sort of really creepy sort of vibe to it. But then it's also got this beautiful setting. You're in a beautiful house in the countryside sort of thing. So it's just a bit twisted and looks like it's a bit of fun.
We got footage of that. That sounds cool. I want to see that.
A couple of others.
Yeah, show us up.
Yeah.
Kick out of this announcement too.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. I have plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay. Plates of noodles. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates
Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything flows. Dinner's ready.
That looks really cool.
That feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
I like the look of that.
Something a little bit twisted, a little bit exciting.
Yeah, I'm going to put that on my wish list.
Yeah, no, not for me.
We had Dying Light, the Beast, world premiere. Well, the what do they call it?
Yeah, world premiere is what it is.
Yeah, it's
What
the
is
world
it, just
premiere, isn't it?
Gameplay or whatever. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I'm keen on the Beast.
Yeah.
But
So that's having a
we
deeper
got a
dive
release date for
showcase.
that. That's going to be August, I think. 22nd?
Yeah, August 22.
22. Yeah.
They're doing a deep dive showcase on the 6th of June. So with a release date of the full game on the 22nd of August.
I think I've seen enough of it. I don't need to know anymore.
I think you have.
But they're going back to the following with this time in Dying Light, you're going to have vehicles. I think Dying Light 2 was a bit of a step backwards because in Dying Light, the expansion pack, you could drive cars. And then Dying Light 2 came out and you couldn't. This one, Dying Light the Beast, cars are back, which is really cool. So that's fun to just mow down zombies.
A couple of others to keep into it, into the well, into the unwell, the Cube, which is a MMORPG within the Atomic Heart universe. We got some details from Mouse PI with some stuff coming up for some Aussie guys there, and a quirky little game called End of Abyss, which I reckon you two boys would like. It's got that sort of Little Nightmares kind of feel to it, but it's a sci-fi twist.
Okay.
So,
what's it called?
End of Abyss.
End of Abyss. Where's that?
It's up towards the top.
End of Abyss.
Fifth one down. Sixth one down.
All right. Have a quick look at this, and then we'll move on.
Yep.
What is this?
Oh yeah, I still have a little nightmares right away.
Yeah, you're right. I do like the look of that.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, the monster design is amazing. Yeah, count me in.
Yeah, you're right, Snoogs.
Awesome.
I was very ready to tear you a new one if that was garbage, but you're right. That was good. That was good. All right. So that was Summer Game Fest. There's still other videos and still other announcements that we haven't touched on. Go and check out. Snoogs put up a post on our website and go and check out the rest of them.
It has all 48, I believe there was 48 videos that were released for the Summer Games Fest. Anyway, there's lots more of other ones that I'm still working on.
All right, cool. All right, well, let's go on to the 2025 Xbox Games Showcase, which was this morning at stupid o'clock. I was up at 3 a.m. and it was on.
It's just kicking on, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't up to watch it. I was surprised. I didn't actually realise it was on. But I was pleasantly surprised when I found out, not necessarily for this announcement, but more so the fact that I was right with my prediction. We talked about a little while ago about there was rumours of an Xbox handheld coming to market, and I suggested that it would most likely be a collaboration with an existing one, like the ROG Ally. Well, lo and behold, there is an Xbox ROG Ally console. that's coming. So this was.
Yeah, I might buy this.
So for the Aussies, holiday 2025, Christmas. It'll be out for Christmas. It's basically a ROG Ally. It's probably going to have its own operating system. I'm hoping that once it releases, I'll be able to get my hands on the operating system for it and put it on my Ally. That should be interesting to see how it works. Don't know.
You'll be able to get the operating system. It just depends on the legality of it.
Oh, yeah. I can't imagine they would be upset with you using their ecosystem.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not big on.
If not, just give it to me. I'll put it on there for you.
I've never been like, oh yeah, I'm going to get a handheld. That's really cool. And there's been some good options out there, and more recently with the Switch too. But it's never been something that I'm like, oh, I'll rush out and get one. But something about that, I don't know. I'm like, oh, I think I want that.
My guess is it's going to be in the vicinity of $1,500.
Yeah.
I've got to travel a lot more for work this year, and I've very, very much debated it when the Ally X come out. I was looking at it pretty pretty heavily. And
I was kind of the same when I was thinking about the Ally for a bit, and like, you know, Luke and Raytheon that have it, and they raved about it, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I was very close, but just didn't get over the line. But something about this one's just kind of kicked me to the line, and I'm like,
well, I'll tell you now, the thing I don't like about the Ally the most is the feel in your hands. The grips on that one look so much better. They've changed it.
Yeah, they look like a controller.
Well, they said they've just it's modelled on the Xbox controller.
See how they actually have those handheld things on the side? So the current Ally doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
No, the current one is
it's kind of just like a Switch. Like it's curvature on the edge.
Cut off there.
Okay. So it doesn't have those grippy bits. I thought it did for some reason.
Now, I'll get up and I'll go and get mine. If the camera follows me, and you can see my legs, it's because I'm overheating in here and I've pulled up my Tracky Dax because it's hot. I'll be back.
Okay. That's what you.
Did you see it?
Saw those sexy legs.
The cinematic Secret Lab chair turn.
Yeah, it just spins in.
Yeah, I like the idea of the controller handles.
Yeah, that was always a good thing.
Oh yeah, nice.
All right, I've got it here. Let me go to this one. See?
Oh yeah, right.
It's
for some reason I thought it had that.
What the fuck are you?
Your camera's a perv, man. What have you been training it to do?
Yeah, see how it's just flat?
Stop going into OnlyFans mode.
It's not really. There's not much to grab. It's fine. It's not horrible, but it's not awesome.
Now you've seen the alternative. You're like,
whereas
that's gonna be better.
That looks heaps better.
Yeah, I can imagine that sitting in your hand a lot nicer.
Yeah, having those like hand grips there, I reckon looks heaps better. That's probably the one thing that I'd be envious about. Over the top of that one. Better for extended plays. How often do you use it? Not very often. Like if I go away, I'll take it, but I don't really leave this office very often.
Yeah, even when I go away after driving for 14 hours, it's kind of like I don't want to do anything.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that was one of the announcements, which was kind of expected. Now, I haven't watched this yet. I want to watch it now. Can we watch High on Life 2?
Oh yeah, sure. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yep.
Let's go.
Babe, what's wrong?
I'm sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Humanzapro. Humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
Yeah, that was cool.
Coming this winter, because Americans, for some reason, just have to use seasons, which is different
because they
in
think
different parts of the world.
Revolves around them. So
yeah, because Americans only know about America, and even then they only know a little bit.
They probably don't even realize the rest of the world has different seasons. So for them, say winter, they probably think, oh, everyone will know.
Q4. It's going to be some point towards the end of the year. Stupid seasons bullshit. Idiots. Anyway, what do you want, Radicus? Clockwork Revolution. What's that?
Yep.
No, I can wait. Let's have a look at Grounded 2.
Oh, yes.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast. With new flexible legs, the Yoke Girth action figure can ride anything.
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
You gotta keep them separated.
A burrowing cockroaches.
Yeah, we are going to get a copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Was this part
The,
going to be muted?
Scorpions. Butterflies all new. That's good. And look, riding. You're going to have mounts. Oh, yes! I'm so excited.
It's the end of next month.
Yeah, bro.
Coming to game
preview.
There you
This
go.
is I woke up to this. I'm so excited. It just made my day. Well, it feels like because all of a sudden, like, Granted was getting these little mini updates for a while, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, here's the fully yoked edition releasing everywhere. That's it. We're done." And as a massive fan of that original game, I thought, oh, that's a shame. I feel like there was so much more they could have done with things that the community had spoken about over the last couple of years. And it's like, it felt like they've just got what they could out of it, released it to consoles, and they're moving on. So to then find out that there's a sequel in the works that's like a month away.
Yeah,
and it looks like all those things that were spoken about with the first one, they put aside because they're like, oh, that's going into number 2.
It's going to be game preview though, so it's going to be fairly limited on release. But they'll just keep adding to it like they did with the first one.
The first one,
until they finish it. All right, sweet.
I'm so pumped for that. And to go from the backyard to a full park makes me think that the map's going to be
It's probably going to be huge. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to sink so many hours into that.
Radicus wanted us to watch Clockwork Revolution. Let's see it. This better not suck, Radicus. Don't waste my time.
You sleep deprived, Radicus. Don't piss him off.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine. Because they suit their
Very
filth
ambitious
down to
title,
us.
this one.
Get your paper in! Who's for paper?
I wonder why he likes it. It's set when he was born.
Playing in the mud.
Reminds him of his childhood.
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted. You will be paying me back until you fucking rust. It ain't for the spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me!
And it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one.
There has been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted! I have been baffled! Lord Griswick. Bertolt! Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit. They were, trust your instincts, sir. Tall? Yes, sir. Built rather slim, well muscular. Mm-hmm. Was very quick, agile. Go on. With a mustache. No, larger. I see. Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me. They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part. Your brandy, sir. Getting away with it is the real trick. These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you? I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal. You talk to me first, and him never. Got it? Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol? Touchy? I say touchy! There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no! I'll hurt you, you fucking meat sack! I'll leave you with a pissing bed of pieces!
You'd either got a gang at your back or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you? Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power. Take this thing into the crucible and melt it. They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed.
I've really no idea what the game's about, but I'm getting the vibe.
Let's go and end a few arguments.
Looks cool.
Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse.
Alright, this goes for about 4 hours. We get the gist of it. It looks alright. I like the writing.
If you'd skipped it along a little bit, it's a game that really focuses on time manipulation.
Yeah, I don't think I need to see any more though.
Look, it looks fantastic. Very, very ambitious. So it'd be good to see once it ticks along.
It's very, very cinematic.
Yeah,
like it's going to be just much about the world and the characters and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, still just dropped off your stuff.
Did you brought my hoodie back?
Brought your hoodie back?
On the bed.
Alright, was there anything else that stood out that you want to watch?
Blood of the Dawnwalker, surely.
What's that? Where's that?
Blood of the Dawnwalker is by Rebel Wolves, I believe. A studio founded by ex-CDPR devs. And it's a vampire. It's pretty much a olden days Blade, but looks very cool.
Alright, let's have a look.
Monsters have always been here, watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light. We feared for our lives, but we should have feared for our souls
100%
instead.
sold on this one since the first reveal a few months back.
The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare. Trapped between the two worlds, fighting to even the score, fighting to understand the evil behind it all. He is out there watching, shaping you, growing.
Yeah. Well, I like.
Coming next year.
Coming next year, a little ways off yet. There was a couple of others that I liked the look of. There was Kronos, The New Dawn, and one called Keeper, which looks like a complete and utter mindfuck. The start of the trailer, a lighthouse falls over and then picks itself back up and walks off into the distance. And you're walking through the world as a lighthouse, like part of the lighthouse. It's really, really strange, but it's
And you're a salesman. That sounds shit.
It piqued my interest.
I am a lighthouse. Would you like to see things? I'll look at it. You can see. Ooh. Is it better than what I just imagined it as?
Watch the trailer.
What's it called?
Keeper.
Keeper. Let me find it. Where is it? There's so much shit here. So much stuff.
Mm.
There it is.
Double Fine Studios.
That looks like a cop.
Looks really cool. It's definitely weird, and I mean, you got the line.
Can I just ask?
Really unique.
Can I just ask this question? How the hell, in a boardroom somewhere, do you pitch this game and get people to go, yeah, let's go with that?
Because they've gone to Microsoft and we're Double Fine, and they went, okay.
Concept art. It's all, you just got to get people to visualize it.
That's insane.
Like an adventure platformer kind of thing.
Yeah.
Instead of a person, you're a walking lighthouse with a pet bird. Clearly the light's going to play into the mechanic. I like that.
You said we're Double Fine. When was the last time you blew your mind playing a Double Fine game? I'm not saying they're shit games, but they're hardly like, oh my god, it's Double Fine.
No, you know what? They're not, but they're sellers. They are big sellers, and they've got a big base.
I guess I'm
they've got a big group of followings. Like they're not something that usually I would look at. What was the last big one they did?
Psychonauts 2.
Psychonauts, yeah.
Was their last big
one.
one.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I don't get their games. I don't get them.
That's right, you're just not the target audience, obviously.
I'm not their target audience. But in saying that, I like the look of Keeper better than Psychonauts.
Yeah, so Psychonauts, Full Throttle, Brutal Legend. Was there something else that was a little bit
only heard
in there?
A couple of them.
Oh yeah, Grim Fandango and Broken Age 2 that I got stuck into.
Those
You went Fandango.
That's not the Double Fine that we know today. That was, what's his name? Was it even called Double Fine back then?
Yeah, was that with was it Peter? Tim Schafer.
Tim Schafer, yeah.
Yeah. So that was early 2000s, 2010s, early.
Which was?
That's when Schafer was like. Schafer started it in 2000. So
yeah,
up until I think he was there.
Those games that you mentioned, like Grim Fandango and Full Throttle, those are games from the 90s.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Those games were great. It's just the modern day ones are weird, man.
Yeah. definitely a unique audience that follows them. But that's the big thing. They've got a big audience, and like when they were talking about Psychonauts, one of the showcases went absolutely mad for it. So yeah,
these guys want to watch Gears of War. Why? It's just Gears of War. Just
Gears, but on PS5.
Yeah, like we all know what that is. That's nothing new.
I never thought I'd see the day.
Like, is it? Do we want to watch it? Like, is there anything? No.
Is it a new one?
No, it's the original.
Skip on someone else. Just the original.
Oh, okay.
Remade is coming to PlayStation. That's all.
That's it. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. What about this? What was it? Future Game Show. What's that?
Future Games is just another showcase, really, sort of the next step down under the Summer Game Fest. A few more indies type directors, direction, and more sort of focus, I think, on games that are a little bit more obscure.
Oh yeah, I know some of these games.
Yeah, so you'd know Directive 8020, which we've seen previously and done some info on that before.
I don't recall. I've seen it on here, but I was like, oh, that looks cool, but Directive 8.
Yeah.
We are going to do this. Just lower the gun.
Not until you move from the scanner. Those things can change shape.
Don't you ever point that thing at me again.
Scan complete. Subject unidentifiable.
We need urgent assistance. Please. Help us.
Well, that didn't really give much.
But what if that went differently?
So that's another Dark Pictures. You know the Dark Pictures anthology? That's another one of their games.
That's the thing in space.
Oh, well, that explain. I was actually going to say that. Is it like one of those Dark Pictures games?
Yeah,
that's what it looks like. Very cool. All right. Now, The Expanse, I think that was a TV show, wasn't it?
The Expanse is a TV show, yeah. And The Expanse Reborn actually looks pretty mint.
I just watched I sent the TikTok to Luke, and did I send it to you as well?
You did send it to me.
Yeah.
Okay, The Expanse Osiris Reborn level.
Yeah, this looks sick.
Zafar, pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
Taki, we gonna find out about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just want to do him justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show. Time to say, oh yeah, with our hammer.
Missile range in 1 minute.
Brace yourselves. We're going for a spin. Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Fine.
Let's deal with those guys first.
Inulota. They never look up. Zafar, you were right. They shut down this.
Wait! Hold on, I'm coming!
I'll cover you. The bird up high shall be thine eyes.
but
looks pretty mint.
Gave us a little bit of gameplay at the end there. That looks like a cover shooter game with some new style graphics. Looks good.
Yeah.
All right. What else were we going to have a look at
Sorry,
here?
I'm
There's
muted.
another massive
I was just saying,
list.
when I saw that today, it's like, oh, I might have to watch the show.
Yeah, I've never watched the show.
I've never watched it. I've heard of
The
it.
show,
and
the show takes a little bit to get into.
I just saw Madago saying the same thing. Slow
What is that?
start, but once
every
you get
time
in stride,
I get a show
yeah.
recommended to me, everyone's just like,
That's what I think.
You've got to put up with like 18 episodes and then it gets good.
No, I
it sounds
honestly,
like
I don't
bad.
think it'll hold your. I don't think it'll hold your attention for long enough, Luke. To be honest with you,
No, there's a difference
Just because-
between getting good and like laying the groundwork of characters and world and lore building before.
It very much lays the groundwork early on. But it does seem to take a little while to get into it. It took me forever to get a hold of it. So yeah, it's
Yeah, just give it
one of those
9
ones-
seasons. It gets fucking amazing by the 10th.
Just get
It's
it up
so
there.
good. They've
Get
just
it up
laid
there.
through the groundwork. By the 10th season, you know the main character's favorite color.
People said the same thing. Say the same thing about Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul too.
Well, no, I don't say that about Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul,
You
yes.
haven't, but yeah. People
No,
say
Better Call Saul,
the
yeah.
first season is a bit slow to start, but once it gets into it, you can't turn it off.
Yeah, and the first season is shit because of it. Or was it the
And have
second
you
season?
not said that Better Call Saul is like one of the best shows of all time?
Yeah, and it was almost not watched by me because it took fucking forever to get good. I think it wasn't good until the 3rd season. Like, come on, why do I have to wait 3 seasons before they fucking make the show good? I stopped watching it. Because I watched the first season and thought that was all right. And then the second season, I was like, oh, far out. What is going on? And then I stopped watching it. And then like 3, 4, and 5 came out. And then I went back and watched it. And then, yeah, fell in love with it because I started from season 3. I didn't rewatch the first couple of seasons.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just feel like sometimes you need a good build the foundation before
Yes,
you can
we
really
need to know
build
exactly
a
how
masterpiece.
long the main character's second toe is.
It's good detail.
Future game showcase for you, Grim.
Yes.
Whispers in the Fog.
Ooh,
now we didn't get much out of this trailer that was released for this one, but pretty much you wake up alone and without a memory in a forest, but you always feel like you're being watched and there's little whispers going on, and you've got to sort of work your way through, and you find a sort of abandoned cabin sort of thing, and that's about all there is in the trailer. And yeah, that's coming soon.
Oh, sorry.
Concept.
Are we ready
has
to
been
watch it?
already?
Yeah, watch it. That's a nice short one for us.
The whispers like that. What was that saga?
Yeah. You hear everything happening around you. You're always being watched.
A bit of like Japanese architecture vibe here. I love it already. I'm in.
Yeah.
They need some work with their trailer design.
Yeah.
What the hell? Why'd you wait? So you're basically pissed on the way home from the pub.
You wake up pissed. You've only got your torch on your iPhone.
What's this Sleep Awake? Is that any good?
It's fucking weird. It's mainly just a cinematic. I don't really know. I don't think it's
just been cinematic.
I cannot sleep.
Yeah.
I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Bloomhouse Games.
Yeah, they've got Bloomhouse Games have released a couple this time around.
I just saw today that they're doing a live action remake of Phasmophobia. Well, so they're obviously trying to cross that game movie. This was fucking cool.
You're not ignoring me now, dear, are you?
Cool.
This is all perfectly natural.
Resisting the inevitable comes at a cost. Give me your idea.
That looks bad.
Oh fuck! Truck reversing.
Yeah, what's it? One of the creators is Robin Finch from 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So you know the music is going to be on point. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking A. Madaga says there's a new Bond game on your radar at all.
Yes,
it is.
yes. That'll be coming up soon.
Yeah, I'll definitely play that.
Yeah, look, there's two more.
Choice of young Dexter as Bond.
Yeah, there's two more you might be interested in. Probably if they're a bit more chill games. There's Can and Hurdling.
One.
Can's the climbing one. It's all running in real time.
Running in real time. What do you mean?
Sorry, but I don't know. They were talking about the way they did the trailer. Anyway,
it's a climbing thing. You climb.
It's a climbing thing. Yeah. There was something similar to it, but this one looks a bit more intense with...
Yeah, the Jusant? Jusant?
Yes, something like that, yeah.
Similar. This is more your climbing sim, where Jusant was more of just a action platformer sort of game.
Yeah. And there was another one called Hurdling. Hurdling. I don't know why this looks fucking
Hurdling
weird.
Or like animal?
No, hurdling.
Hurdling as in animals. Yeah. This is weird. I don't understand it. But you're literally herding animals and getting them to do little things for you across the world.
We got to get a big Congo line.
But they're weird, creepy cow-like things.
Yeah. And you'll need to use them to get over around certain puzzles and shit.
I see this as an Az type game.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, I reckon Az would get a real kick out of this one.
Just use that as a big massive rape. Not heard of this. Well done, Madaga.
I know, right? That's shocking. Terrible pun.
Just Luke.
Oh, it's done.
It's done now.
You dickhead.
Whew, I'm refreshed.
A double dose of dad jokes there. That was brilliant. Well done, gents.
You going?
All right.
Oh, that looked all right.
Yeah, there's a heap in that one.
There's a lot, man. There's a lot of stuff. This is like announcement overload. I feel like there's so many good games in there that are probably going to get overlooked. They should have
Yeah, that's
spaced
the
some of
problem
this
with it,
stuff
eh?
out,
Well,
man.
Another one, look, it's not ones, these are the ones that I've got on my list, right? That we don't need to go through, but just to give you a bit of an idea to have a look for. Crisol is another Blumhouse Games game. Hell Is Us, we get some more information about that. Hell Is Us kind of feels like it's been coming out forever, but it's just around the corner. And there was another one called Death Ground. And I cannot for the life of me remember what Death Ground is, but I've written it down, so obviously there's a reason.
What's this Ritual Tides? That looks interesting.
I'm not sure.
Show us.
Welcome, sisters, daughters of Hortus, to these blessed halls of Porthbarrow. You have been chosen, honoured to the parish, to serve the will of Mother.
Let me tell you how big my second toe is.
Step forward. Let us see what flowers she's given us. Such radiant blooms. So full of promise. Now, I must confess a change in plans. You shan't be entering the garden today. Take heart, faithful ones. The garden must still be tended. And tonight, you will be sown!
No. Hold on. I've got something to show you.
Right, hang on.
Ready,
Oh my god, it's launching on PC! And console!
I bet you didn't expect that, did you?
Fuck no!
Didn't expect anything. I've never heard of your game before, bro.
And I know nothing about your game.
Yeah, except the garden.
Cool. Death Ground is a deadly dinosaur.
Obviously using the exact same marketing company to make their trailer as that other one where you stumble home pissed from the pub.
Oh, did you happen to see the details for Scum? Do you remember that game Scum?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been in early access for a while. There you go. So it's coming out of early access on June 17. So
that's still in early access.
Yeah,
feels like it's been there for years.
Yeah, so
it's like
pretty much
like.
So they're coming out of early access. So it'll be Scum 1.0. They did a trailer for the future games that's really highlighting some of the negative feedback that they've received. People getting the shits because you've got to take a shit. Really. That's not bad. That's all right to have a look for. Also, that Death Ground one was a cooperative thriller type thing with dinosaurs. If anyone's keen on that,
yeah, co-op thriller with dinosaurs. I mean,
oh, that dinosaur one that's here.
Yeah, Death Ground. It's called
Death Ground. Here it is.
Deadly dinos are on the loose in Death
This is a bit of a deep dive thing, so it's not just a trailer.
For 4 players, you must do everything you can to survive in these dinosaur-infested abandoned facilities.
Could you survive? Hi, we're Jaw Drop Games, the indie dev team behind Death Ground.
The main threat you'll need to avoid is the raptors. Specifically, hiding space for you as players might actually be a refuge for these little creatures, putting the terror in territory.
As for other species, you may spot the Allosaurus, Brachiosaurus, and Triceratops roaming around in the background.
And the next thing you know, you're being chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
There are multiple.
I'm already in.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a bit of a multiplayer thing.
We got feathered, life size, like correct size raptors as well. Fucking
Nice.
came in.
All right. Well, there's a whole heap of stuff, like I said, that's been announced over the last week, including today. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. Let's move on from that now. If there's more stuff you want to go, check out our website.
Can I want to highlight just one more thing.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right.
No. All right. So I spoke about this at the very start. I think you were off playing with your dick or something. The Frosty Games Fest.
Oh, yeah.
Now, do either of you guys know what the Frosty Games Fest is?
No.
No? Okay, the Frosty Games Fest is a first ever showcase for highlighting Australian and New Zealand games.
Cool.
So, for the first time ever, it's come out. So they've got themselves a world stage, and it's their own little showcase. And you've got to obviously be from Australia or New Zealand. And yeah, they've just sort of showcased a few of their a few titles that are coming out. I think there's nearly 50 in this list as well. There might even be more than that. A couple of different ones that were on there. I don't know if you want to see anything on there, Luke, at all, but my arms are longer now, which we had a look at last year at PAX.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's on my wish list.
Yeah, so that's on our list. Yeah. So they were down in PAX last year. There's another one called Bones, which is Wandering Soul, which is a little platform puzzler where you're a skeleton, and to be able to solve puzzles, you take bits of your body off to use them. So if you need to get through a small area, instead of crouching, you just take your head off and hold it and walk through.
Yeah, right.
Put it back on, things like that. There's
a lot.
Yeah. So there's a game in there that I reckon you specifically, Luke, might like. It's called Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days.
All right, well, let's see if I can find it this week.
Yeah. So Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days is... it gives a...
1980s.
Yeah, so that's a War of Mine type feel to it.
Yeah, we talked
Is that Aussie, New Zealand?
Yeah. Yep.
Holy shit, I did not know that. We talked about it.
Yeah, we did.
A couple shows back, yeah.
We did talk about that one. I thought we did. I couldn't remember.
Yeah,
there's one down near the bottom as well.
Nick played the demo and A10. Loved it.
Yeah,
What's it called, the one we're looking for?
Cool. Doggy Don't Care. Now, do you remember the Untitled Goose Game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So it kind of gives you these sorts of feels. See if I can find it.
Doggy Don't Care.
No, keep
there
going.
It is.
Okay, Charlie, I'm leaving for a little while. Be a good boy.
Oh. Layla. My dog Layla? Legit Layla. Yes. Layla was a jug. Jack Russell was a bug. With deep sheeny eyes.
Yeah, it's kind of like that Untitled Goose Game.
I could see Harrison liking that a lot.
I can run around and be a jerk. Yeah. There's also one to keep a lookout with us later. Dinkum's going on sale if you haven't bought it yet and you want to come and have a play. That's go and put it on your wish list so you'll see when the sale comes up, and the new trailer that they've put in here. Yeah, you'll be able to see some information for that.
Dinkum's amazing for those that haven't played it.
All right.
Get in on it.
Is that everything? I mean, it's not, but there's just too much. There's
It's
too
not.
much.
There's
Some of it.
There's so much more. You've still got the PlayStation Showcase, which was a bit, if I was saying it was mid, that's probably being positive to it. But in that, we did have the First Light 007.
Oh, yeah, the state of play. We did forget about that. Have I got that on here? Me to swing through?
Not sure. But apart from, so Ghost of Yote we got a bit more information on that, but that's got a big deep dive coming in later. We've got Pragmata, which is a new game coming out, and obviously First Light 007 and Baby Steps. Baby Steps is going to be fun.
Yeah, but that's a PlayStation game. I don't think it's coming to PC.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is?
Oh, it is?
Okay, I'm interested again.
Roller coaster of emotions.
It's up, it's down, it's everywhere.
All right, I'm putting my foot down now. I've had enough. I want to move on and play some games with the audience. Some PvP.
We'll do that.
I've had enough. Oh, how the hell is that chat not working? I don't know. Anyway, all right, we're going to do verses now. I think that's what we're doing. All right, it's another one of our What's That Screenshot? So if you put in the chat what the screenshot is before we get it, you'll get entries. And also you need to pick who's going to win this week. Is it Lucas or is it Snoogs? So put that in the chat now, quickly, before we start the video. Otherwise, we'll close off the bets. Radicus has said me. Azrael has said me. A10 already said Snoogs.
Did.
Loser.
Madago's back in Snoogs.
Absolute losers.
Kaiser's going in with Lucas.
Smart man, smart man. Yep. He knows what's what. I hope I don't lose in this one. I don't know.
Yeah. That would be really embarrassing.
I should
and as
watch
we've said,
these
like,
ahead of
every
time.
week, we can't remember who wins.
No.
We did all these so long ago.
Anyway, we'll find out shortly. Get your votes in quickly. All right, we're closing soon. Who's going to win?
Who's going to get it?
That guy over there or this guy over here? Who's going to win on the What's That Screenshot? Who's better with screenshots, do you think? He wears glasses. This bloke can't see. Well, maybe you can see better.
These are my new glasses. They're
Yeah, all right, let's do it. All right, we'll see you on the other side. No more bets. Enjoy.
I think everyone's in.
Everyone, and welcome to another episode of Versus. We're doing another game of What's That Screenshot?
First of 4, best of
Turn
7.
the audio on first.
Ready to go?
I'm ready.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Screenshot number 1.
Get into it. Monkeys.
I thought I had an idea for a second.
You both 100% know this movie.
28 days later?
No. But you feel like no, it's not necessarily. I do feel like there's a rather big visual clue in this screenshot. But it's a small detail.
District 9?
No.
Big visual clue, eh?
Yeah, it's a small detail, but if you know it, I feel like that is something that gives it away. Maybe that's just where my brain works, but
I'd say that's probably most likely the case.
If you look to his veins popping out of his arm.
Yeah, those veins are...
That means he's amazing. He's being tied down to a bed.
is he being tied down or was he already tied down?
Yeah, he's being lit up.
And if he's being lit up, who's letting him up?
Is this, the Dark Knight?
It is the Dark Knight.
That's Heath Ledger.
And then there's the white face paint on his hand from a plane.
Well, I was looking at that, but then I was like, what would that be?
Okay, well done. 1 point to Luke. Here is the next screenshot. I know there'll be a few people watching that will know this one straight away.
Universal Soldier?
Yes, well done.
Yeah, it's where he's like eating heaps of shit because he's like,
Just want to
if I
eat.
do that, I think.
Yeah. One and attacking him. Yes, that was Universal Soldier.
I haven't seen that in forever.
Okay, so as I said, 2 points to Luke. Snoog's still on 0. Here is the third.
Which shouldn't be echoing. You must be able to hear
You
me.
know this one?
That looks
check
old.
It is old.
It's old.
That looks like 70s old. Early 80s? No, 70s.
It's not the original Gone in 60 Seconds, is it?
No. This is a.
Here's my
another
audio
movie
going
based on a
through.
book.
James Bond movies?
No.
Yeah, it is. Trying to pick which one it was.
Almost looks like Benny Hill sitting in a chair.
It does look like Benny Hill from behind. Oh, nah. Oh,
This is at the start of the movie.
Doesn't know.
It's at the start because after that, there's really not a lot of other people in the movie. For most of the movie,
2001: A
there's
Space Odyssey.
no, but again, you've landed very close. Not with the actor this time, but with the director.
I don't know who directed those. This isn't like, oh, what's that movie called? So like, I don't know the name of the movie, I don't think. The one with like HAL 5000 in it or something?
The HAL 9000, isn't it? That's 2001.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dave.
Yeah, that one.
I'm afraid. Well, the same director did this one.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
No. You were a lot closer with 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I don't know a lot of movies from there.
Okay, if you can recognize the person in the middle, that should give it away.
I figured that would be the one, but
I deliberately picked this one bit where he's not facing the camera.
Oh, I know the movie! Oh, shit! Shining!
Yes, it's The Shining.
Yes, I remember that. That's when he's going for the job interview.
Correct. Stanley Kubrick, who did 2001: Space Odyssey.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously based on the Stephen King book. All right, so it's 3-0. Luke in the lead. If you get the next one, Luke, you win the game. Here we go. Screenshot number 4.
I think I've got a rough idea. Ocean's 11?
No.
Ocean's 12?
No.
I don't think there's a river in Vegas. Toy Soldiers.
No.
No.
I believe this was filmed in Sydney.
Oh.
Matrix.
It is The Matrix. Well done. Yeah, boy.
That was the first thing that popped into my head, but I couldn't picture the scene.
It's right at the start when he shows up late and is in his boss's office.
Yeah.
And then he's distracted. You see the guys scraping the window, and his boss is lecturing him about believes he's above the rules. Okay, The Matrix. It is 3-1.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
No. Newer than that.
Chasing Amy?
No. You've landed in the ballpark.
I know. I don't want any more. Don't speak. Because I know who that is.
You knew it from the hairline?
Yeah. Just trying to think of another movie from there. It would be Dogma.
No. Different director. It's not one of his films.
Oh, actually, I do know who that is.
Goodwill?
It is Goodwill Hunting.
Yes. Yeah, I knew that was Ben Affleck.
Yeah, that's why. How'd you get that from the hairline?
It was from the hairline, yep.
It's a very, very particular hairline, isn't it? It hasn't changed.
The same thing. I had to grab that shot right when he blocked to the face.
Clawed it back, Snoogs.
Good old Miramax.
So it's 3-2. You're on the way back, Snoogs. Here we go. Next screenshot.
Oh.
Now, this is where Luke takes a guess that has the same actor or director. It's not the right movie.
I can't even tell you who that actor is.
The one on the screen at the moment is not our main actor.
Yes, I'm assuming it's more to do with the aircraft coming in at the side.
Yeah.
Final Destination.
No. The airplane is not integral to the film.
Executive decision.
Main thing is an aeroplane.
The airplane, not the main thing.
The airplane's not the main thing in that. It's just there's a section of that where they're...
Doesn't it like all take place in an airplane with them using an airplane to get onto another airplane?
Hey Pat, suggest Air Force One.
Passenger 57.
All right, back to trying to work this out.
This one clearly has you a bit stumped, so I'll give you a clue. What happens in this particular scene with this screenshot is a fantasy. It doesn't actually happen.
It's not like fucking Jurassic Park 3.
No. Another movie based on a book.
Movies based on books, eh?
Those clues don't help me at all.
Not in the slightest.
Keep the clues coming, bro. We're struggling.
I'll throw it out there. Is it knowing?
No. The fact that this character has this fantasy daydream happens a bit because he's pretty sleep deprived.
Donnie Darko.
No.
Fight Club.
It is Fight Club.
I don't recall that scene at all.
That's when he's talking to her about the insurance jobs and stuff, and he's like, I work for a major one, and she eats, and he starts talking about how he dreams about a plane just wiping him out mid-air, and he looks around the plane as it's been torn to bits and people being sucked out.
Yeah, it's been a while since
Movie
I've
I
seen
turned
that
off and I never turned back on.
Fight Club?
Yep. Never. When I first tried to watch it, it didn't sit with me, and I've just never tried since.
Wow.
Oh, bro.
My opinion of your intelligence has plummeted.
I was thinking
much fucking lower.
Snoogs, you're a very intelligent man.
Executive decision.
I'm surprised you don't find the brilliance in Fight Club.
Yeah, at the time, it's one of those things that I went to watch it, didn't sit well, went, I'll come back to this, and just never come back to it.
You should go back to it.
Absolutely,
brilliant film. And it's David Fincher, man. Like everything he does, is just incredible.
What else does he do? I got nothing.
The commercials for the PlayStation 2.
Did he really?
Yeah.
No way. That's right. Yeah.
The third place.
I do remember that actually.
That was Fincher. Was Fincher Mulholland Drive as well?
No, that's David Lynch.
Lynch, not
Lynch.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. Close in the name. All right, well, I won. You know what that means? If you voted for me, you get entries for the big giveaway. Sorry, Snoogs.
On to the next one.
Back to the show.
Back to the studio.
Yep, you're still muted, Michael. So many things are going
muted.
wrong. Oh well, then you
just all
stupid
apart.
I was just
audio.
clapping quietly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can't hear your claps. It's
I
probably
wasn't the
some
one
sort of
talking
cancel-
through half the fucking segment, so don't that's not coming to me.
It's not supposed to do that.
Yeah,
What is going wrong with the show tonight? Like
I was
OBS.
so confused. I was so confused for a minute there because you're like, oh, I'll play it. And then I started hearing an echo. And then you're like, oh, it's echoing. You stopped it. But then I could still hear you talking, even though I only had the YouTube stream on. And I'm like, I think you're coming through, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like it's just, I don't know. It's just bugged, and I probably just need to restart OBS. But you can't. I'm live. Like that's how it works when you do live shows. I suppose
You probably just need to actually like maybe have some sleep, and then you'll be like, oh, it was just this button.
It's supposed to be automated. It's supposed to do it on its own. It's how I created all of this. But anyway, yeah, you're probably right. I'm probably just super tired. Anyway, to all of you that picked me, how good is it?
You're pulling ahead now, aren't you? What's the score now? 5-3? 6-3. Snoogs.
6-3, and you guys keep picking Snoogs.
Come on, Snoogs.
You dumb bastards.
We also had two.
You might want to slow down,
Dumb
mate.
bastard.
What?
You might want to slow down. Just you're showing just how gracious you are in victory there.
Everyone knows what kind of piece of shit I am, bro.
We know it. We know it's going to end up coming back to like you two being separated by like one round or one lap or 1 point or something when we do it at the end of the year anyway. So
yeah, we'll see. Well, we've only
Based
got
on
one
history.
more in the can, so we're going to have to start making some new ones because we're running
and I've got a
out.
shitload of more editing to do by the sounds of it.
Yeah, sounds like it. All right,
Yeah.
beautiful. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. That was
also, just so you know, for your notes, Luke, we had Radicus and we had Kaiser, who both got the Matrix and whatever one Radicus got.
Radicus.
He got the Shining.
Okay, and Kaiser.
So they get some. Yep. So they get some entries for getting it before you guys.
Okay,
Well done,
excellent.
lads.
Well done, well done. Yeah, by the looks of that, I think you had plenty of time with some of them.
Yes.
And that was after editing all the
That
silence
was
and
edited
confusion out
down
of it.
massively. Yeah, that one took a very long time to do because we sucked. Anyway, all right, let's do AI Detective. All right.
Is this my other one?
This is an old one of yours.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, an old one.
So Michael made this one as well.
Like old?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy, you know what? Just before we start, I just want to say, you don't realize how far AI image generation has come until you look back at some old. I did some. Yeah, when you first started doing AI Detective, and I made like 150 of them that I sent you, and there's weird ghost faces and just like bizarre shit. And you look at what you can do now. It's like, Jesus, that's only less than 2 years ago, and look how far it's come. It's insane.
All right, well, let's have a look at this one. So it's an AI generated image with a prompt for a video game, movie, TV show. You guys work it out and put it in the chat. What is this AI image? You are the detectives.
Let's see if I remember.
You'll remember. There you go. That's that one.
Easy.
What is that?
Easy one.
Yeah. Well, even I remembered what it was when I saw it. This one.
I reckon Kaiser will swoop in a sec. You'll know this. Well, Radicus, I reckon.
He should.
I reckon it's between them two. If 18 can Google quick, he'll get it.
I think Kaiser should get it.
He's probably taking a piss. He would have answered by now.
Michael,
Radicus has come in with a guess already.
Pay attention.
What?
Kaiser should get it.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
It's obvious enough, bro. It's not Breaking Bad. Good guess, Radicus.
Breaking Bad.
You dumb bastard.
I should get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just would have thought you'd know it. That's all. Because you know most of them that we do immediately.
It's a movie.
It is a movie. A really, really good movie.
It is a good movie. I watched it again recently.
Still holds up, eh?
It does. Yeah. Very good. Very good movie. The Broken Cup.
Good guess, guys.
Correct. It's a movie called The Broken Cup.
You dumb bastard.
And it's not executive decision. Did you like it? Sorry to stitch you up in that edit, Snoogs.
That's great.
It was like you're a very intelligent person. It cuts back to the black and white with you going, executive decision. I did it really subtle, the first edit, and I sent it to Luke, and he's like, full send it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a funny edit, but I don't want to make it feel like I'm picking on Snoogs. And Luke goes, nah, full send it.
Full send it.
The background is relevant.
Snoogs has a thick skin. He's not a sook. Otherwise, there is no fucking way we would have survived as fine.
Yeah, that's true. It is not broken, it is not Citizen Kane, and it is not Unbreakable. You are all...
You dumb bastard.
Yeah. No, okay.
I'll give you a clue. There's an ensemble cast in this movie.
Yes.
And I guess it's a thriller. Would you say, boys? Thriller? I'm assuming you know what it is, Snoogs.
Nope.
No?
Maybe a thriller?
Okay. Like drama, thriller, suspense, bit of action.
Radicus thinks he knows it. I think he just can't think of the name.
Yeah, you'd know it, Radicus. You'd definitely know it. It's not Unbreakable. I reckon most people
Think of the scene. There's a scene in particular that looks very similar to the AI image.
Yeah, this one's not like... It's not one of those typical ones where you got to work through it.
It's not a full TISM one.
No. Very low on the spectrum, this one. Very specific to the film, to the conclusion of the film. It's not Mugs Out. It's not Glass Onion, and it's not Departed.
You dumb bastard.
It's older than Glass Onion. It's not Shattered.
It is.
The key scene of this movie, which is also on like the DVD covers and the poster and stuff like that, was actually not meant to play out the way it did. It's not the way the director intended it, but it ended up being...
I think it was because someone dropped their guts, right?
Someone kept farting, and it ended up working out so brilliantly that it became the scene just worked.
Yeah, if you know your
even better.
movie trivia about someone farting on set, then you'll know. Madago knows his trivia.
And there we go, Madago and Radicus.
Yeah.
It is the usual.
Yeah, boy. Well done.
That's it.
And what Luke was saying before with Kaiser should know it.
Because because of Kaiser Soze is the I don't know, the boogeyman or whatever they refer to him as in it. Which was played by Kevin
Spacey.
That's a fucking spoiler,
Spacey.
but anyway.
Yeah, because I just realised Radicus hasn't seen it. No, fuck him, it's been long enough.
Yeah, that's right. So you
Man,
gotta watch it.
Missed out.
You
Just
won't
missed
guess
out
how
on
it
one
ends.
one of the best, actually, twists in movie history.
Yeah.
You just
And
lost.
we just spoiled it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, no, great movie. Anyway, the cup. There's a scene at the end where he smashes a cup, and then in the background, there's all the images on the
There's
back.
the police board of all the evidence in the background, and the cup is relevant to the story that's being spun, and he drops it, and it smashes.
That's what it is. Yeah. Anyway, go
But
check
if
it
you
out.
haven't seen that, fuck, go watch it. Even though Luke just spoiled it, go watch it. Brilliant movie.
Well, I tried to pause, and then you finished it. So I think
No,
we're both to blame there.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, it's all your fault. All right, let's go into last words. I think that's what's next, isn't it?
It is what's next.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's all on the top.
All right, last words. Any last words, boys, before I die? I mean,
No.
finish the show?
Nah, I'm excited for all the new games that are on the
And there's a lot.
horizon. There's a lot. I've been playing a bit of Dead Island 2, and I'm really getting into that. Very late to the party, but I'm loving that.
Yeah, it's a good fun game. Just slicing through zombie heads and bodies and limbs and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, I got sent a thing from Sony, and I don't know if it's embargoed because they didn't say anything. They just sent it to me, so I'm going to share it. It's Sony Pictures release schedule.
Yeah, they're not embargoed.
Yeah, I didn't think so because they would have said
I
something.
think that's the kind of thing they'd want people to know.
Yeah, I figured. I didn't know some of this, but 20th of November, a sequel to Sisu is coming out. If you guys haven't seen the movie Sisu, that is a great movie to watch. It is basically, what is it, World War II version of John Wick.
And that's definitely gone under the radar, isn't it?
Massively under the radar.
I haven't heard anything about that happening.
Fucking amazing film. No, the first one was under the radar too. Hardly anybody that I mentioned this movie
it's not a
to.
really mainstream movie.
But it should be.
I saw the trailer
it's
and
excellent.
stuff like that.
So yeah, there's a sequel to Sisu coming out, which I didn't know. They're remaking Anaconda, which is coming out on Boxing Day this year.
Jack Black and Paul Rudd.
Yes.
I know in that. I'm excited for that one.
Where's another one that I didn't know of? I think they're starting from scratch and redoing Resident Evil. And that's going to be next year, September next year.
Well, they need to start from scratch, don't they?
They do, absolutely.
They'll get it right one day. I don't know how it's so fucking hard and it's taken them so long, but
yeah, it's a bit weird.
They'll get there eventually.
The Legend of Zelda live action film is slated for March 2027. And that's the main ones there. There's the whole list here, but I know what you did last
28
summer.
Years. Yeah, the reboot.
That's
and
July.
28 Years Bone Temple as well, I think you mentioned the other day.
28 years later, Bone Temple, yeah. That's next year, January next year. You were amazed by Spinal Tap 2.
Oh, yes. Spinal Tap 2.
I've never watched Spinal Tap, so I don't know what the thing is.
I had no
there.
idea they're making a sequel. That's fucking amazing. I love
25th of September for Spinal Tap 2.
Yeah. Yeah, Radicus. I know Radicus would be all over that. Spinal Tap 2, bro. That's sick.
There's a movie called
Up
Goat.
to 22. Yeah, Mataga.
Goat. That'll be next year in February. New Spider-Man, Brand New Day, 30th of July next year.
Mimi will be excited about that. If she's still in a Tom Holland phase.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. And Beyond the Spider-Verse. That's 2027.
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple of years away for that one. Yeah, so that's some interesting stuff, but we'll probably see those movies and we'll let you know about them. All right,
Pretty good calendar there, Sony. Well done.
Yeah, some good stuff on there.
Some good stuff.
All right, so clearly, takeaways from tonight's show. I need to make sure I prepare better. I've got to fix this. I don't know why all this stuff was broken tonight. The chat's not working.
It was just a haunted stream tonight, wasn't it?
Stupid audio that didn't turn off our mics when it should have. It should be automatic. I don't normally have to do anything for that. I don't know what happened, but
I reckon one of your things along the line has an update, and it's fucking thrown everything into chaos.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it was. Some sort of update which has messed up things, but I'll just do some work on it. I'll work it out, make sure it's
sort it out, mate.
I'll tighten some nuts, some screws and some bolts and stuff, and hopefully the next show will be slightly less munted. But Madago, it was an epic one for sure. You did great. And you know what? Madago's going to get a bonus entry.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Go Madago.
For kicking ass, for being a legend. When I was down, he picked me up instead of kicking me like most people would like to do.
Yeah, despite how fun it is kicking him when he's down.
Yeah.
You know, you get the extra vote for picking him up. Is it worth it? I don't know. Kicking him is a lot of fun.
Thanks, Michael. All right, let's draw some attention to Grim. He's shaved off most of his beard. What do you reckon, guys? Is it great, or should he cover
Look how
more
much
of
it's
it
grown
up?
back already.
Yeah. Take the beanie off to see how that's grown back.
That doesn't grow back, bro. You know that.
It's like a thumb. Still not
So what have
used
we
to
heard?
it. The short
It's
beard.
shit from A10. Thanks, A10.
Okay.
Love you too.
Lovely.
Still not used to it as. Yeah, no, neither am I. Hot from Mondago. Doubt it.
Hey, what was it last weekend? Weekend before?
Yeah.
I saw you for the first time in a while. I had a double take.
I personally think it looks great.
I still do when I look in the mirror.
Because the
I just cry
that
in the mirror.
super long beard, like you just look like Gandalf. You're like an old man.
Yeah, so
That's
what the wife says.
That looks so much better with it trimmed like that. I like it.
Well, unlike my head, I've got some flexibility with the facial hair,
Yeah.
and it grows back pretty quick. So I just sort of go short a little bit. I went a fair bit shorter, and then this time I went straight back to
Meanwhile,
faded
here I am
two.
talking about you looking like an old man with your big beard. And there's Snoogs over here, the Santa beard.
Yep.
Sorry, bro.
Mate, it's all going, all the colours.
Don't worry,
reaching
man.
out.
Mine's fucking not that far off. Mine's very white as well.
Look at this chin, man. Oh, hang on.
Can we just point out what the big difference is here? Both these boys have got one kid. I've got two.
Yeah.
Fucking this is.
Hey, look at that. Just the chin. He's gone grey. Weird. I've got a little bit there.
That's where my balls are always slapping.
Is it? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's faded them.
Stop putting bleach on your balls.
Nah.
Doesn't it burn? It's turning my beard grey, bro.
It's half the fun.
So extra tickle that's needed to finish.
Yeah, so I don't know. My wife loves it shorter. So I
Some
thought I'll
call that distinguished.
go a bit shorter for a bit. I'll probably keep it short for a little and then grow it all out again. Just
Shave it off completely, I dare you.
because, nah. It's not that much different how you saw it the other week.
Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
So do it.
No, because I got the fully shaved head, I need something to balance it out.
Just look like a
Face-
testicle.
If the face, yeah. I fucking look like an egg. Like a peanut or something. It's just this smooth, because I got an oval shaped head as well. It's not a good look.
Yeah, it's
Tarek keeps trying to get me to go back to the goatee.
I bet you guys are 12 when you have no beards. No, just when I have no pants on. My missus wants me to grow my beard longer, but I can't handle it. It's way too long. I reckon your missus could handle it longer, Radicus.
Massively. Lucas is the only person I know that looks older without his beard.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It is. When you shaved it, bro, you look like a 50-year-old that's just given up. And then next week you had your beard on again, and you're like, "Fuck, I love life."
Let me find it, because we did a few shows.
Yeah, because I remember I watched the video and I commented, I'm like, "Fucking don't ever shave your beard again."
When did I shave
That was
it?
awful.
Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year.
Yeah, it would have been towards the back end of last year.
No, it would have been
Just
September?
after your long service.
No, before.
It was
I think
after.
was.
It would have been after PAX, wouldn't it?
No, before.
Oh, really?
I reckon maybe this episode. Let me have a look here. Oh, bloody thing! What button do I press? View
I
on
thought it was
YouTube.
early this year. No, I don't think I was on the show.
Let's have a look.
It was
No,
definitely
got a
last
beard
year. I
in
wasn't
that
on
one.
the show.
Yeah, it was last year.
Yeah. That's just how fast time flies, Kaiser.
Let's have a look at this one.
It was funny before I came down for Nick's party, I dropped Harrison off at my brother's house, and my nephew, because I've had a beard, like a decent beard for 10 plus years. Harrison and all my nephews have only ever seen me with a beard, and one of them comes running out, and he just stops and he's staring at me, and he's like, "You look weird." It's like, yeah, different.
God, this is hard to use. Fix your shit. All right. No, it wasn't. It was definitely after maybe June.
So that far back, I wouldn't have picked up.
No, not June. Let's go later. I feel like it was September.
When was your long service?
September, October.
Yeah, I think it was around there.
No, not there.
Anyone out there watching, remember?
Yeah, help us out. Even close. What a full beard in these things. Why do these take so long to load? Like a normal YouTube video is fast. Have a look at this one. No, got a beard there too. Maybe it never happened.
No, it definitely happened.
Yeah.
We just imagined it.
It was awful. I remember.
It was awful.
I've got a
there you go. Episode 405.
405. I wasn't that far off. Maybe it really was only just one episode because it grew back 2 weeks later.
It pretty much was, yeah. You're Maltese, bro.
Oh, there it is.
You shaved before the show and it was back by the end of it.
I'm not
Show
showing
us,
that.
no. You've made us fucking wait this long. You've got to show it now.
Got to show it. Got to get it done.
We need to back up Azrael's comment that you look older. You're the only person she knows that looks older without the beard.
I was also a lot fatter then too. I'm trying to get...
Ready to see the 50-year-old that gave up on life? Wait, show the before. Let's give us a close-up of before. Come on, look nice at the camera. Yeah.
What do you want?
Nice. Now. This is the cunt that keeps telling me to go clean shaven.
Because I want to see if I'm the only one that looks that bad.
You know what you look like? You look like when Hollywood casts like a fucking 40-year-old as a high school kid. How do you do, fellow kids? Oh, shit.
Look.
Yeah, just don't ever shave. Don't ever shave again. You look so much better with your beard. It's like night and day. It's crazy.
Jesus.
You just saw that, Jazz.
You just noticed the board in the background. Oh, yeah, the pinhead. Oh,
Made by Azrael. It was the Secret Santa. Da-da-da. Let's get a close-up. Show off the good work. I've got my little raven overlooking it. Look at that. How good's that?
It is very good.
Yeah. That's fucking cool.
Does it have? It doesn't have real pins hanging out of that, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No.
But I think it freaks out Sil because she keeps like turning it around. Because I had it on display in the kitchen, and she keeps like putting it that way. Like, no, show me Pinhead. So I'm like, fuck it, it's going in.
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot to freak out Sil. I reckon just a joke she doesn't get would freak her out.
She doesn't like horror things.
I should have gotten a little nails and put him in there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think
your bread apart.
probably a little bit dangerous, but anyway. All right, I'm sick of looking at me without a beard. Just kidding. I'm never sick of looking at me.
Yeah, we know.
On that note,
I've gone through half this bottle tonight. Very nice, this stuff.
Nice and easy to drink, eh? Yes, as you were very right.
Yeah, you were definitely right. The viewer counts just plummeted.
well, we are done. All right, let's wrap it up. We'll go play some video games. Pat, do your thing, buddy.
All right, that's all from us, and we will see you for the next one. While you're still here, though, why not hit that like button and show us some love? If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe and tickle the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video goes live. Thanks for all our socials are in the description wherever you're watching or listening along. And as always, I've been Snoogs.
I'm Lucas.
And I'm Grim. Thanks, everybody.
Breakers!
Bye, dude. This will probably all break. Whatever. We'll see what happens. Bye.
Lucas rages like a storm in the night, destroys the room with his furious fight. Pat starts speaking tales, lost in the trails. Together they ride like a ship with no sails. Mike's got his bottle, it's his guiding star. A laugh from the corner coming from afar. The room feels thick, like it's caught in a haze. Together they drift in their smoky maze. No direction, no maps to unfold. A tear and a laugh in the stories they told. Rolling together like ghosts on the trails. Together they ride like a ship with no sails. Controllers in hand, they battle the screen. Caught in a loop, chasing faded dreams. Each roll of the dice, each game that prevails. Together they ride like a ship with no sails. The air feels electric, but heavy and gray. Shadows and jokes spin around where they lay. Lost in a world that always derails. Together they ride like a ship with no sails. No direction, no maps to unfold. A tear and a laugh in the stories they told. Rolling together like ghosts on the trails. Together they ride like a ship with no sails.